Sorry, everybody. It's my first time doing a professional development training. Give me a second. Okay, great. There we go. So, first, I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you all for coming. As you know, my name is Andrea Gonzalez. I'm one of the second grade teachers here in our building. After surveying many colleagues and speaking to you all, I realized that there was a serious demand of educators wanting technology training on Imagine Learning, and it was quite significant.
I'm sorry,
Upstairs. Computers.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you. Sorry about that. So, Imagine Learning is a new school-wide program being used at our school this year. Last year, it was known as, Imagine Language is what it's known as now. I apologize. Last year, we called it Imagine Learning, and I'm so used to saying Imagine Learning versus Imagine Language that I, too, have to correct myself now. And it was only offered to certain classrooms and students who were below reading level, well below reading level. But this year, it's now being offered to all of our students. So we're actually going to spend some time today talking about how we can better serve our students. And we're going to do that through a little presentation on Imagine Learning. I do have some Imagine Learning experts that you can see around the room. They'll be walking around the room to assist you if you get stuck on something. I also have our parking lot over here, so if you have any questions and you really need to ask it and it cannot wait to the end, I'm asking that you write it on a sticky on your desk and then you can just place it on the parking lot. So questions can also be answered by one of our Imagine Language experts during the training time. So you can just sway them over and they can help you as needed. So what I wanted to start talking about first is the importance of integrating technology into the classroom. According to Dalgo, Wardlow, and McKnight, the digital revolution has changed the way people receive information by providing them with more information than they could ever obtain by way of the internet. Through the integration of technology within the classroom, students will become more independent learners capable of higher order thinking. So through effective professional development, it is the only way that teachers can improve their knowledge and familiarize themselves with the growing teaching tool. There are many ways to integrate technology into the classroom, and there are many different devices that could be used within the classroom. It is important for educators to fully understand the many different ways and many different types that are available to them and be successful at your own teaching. So we have Chromebook carts in our building. You know that every grade has their own Chromebook cart, so we thank Mr. Cerulli for that. And we also have 4 computers in every classroom. First grade, you all have access to iPads within your classroom. So it's very important that we are using this technology to help our students grow. A lot of our students come to school already knowing a lot of technology, and they can actually teach us some things. I had a student in my classroom that was able to show me how to work my smartboard because I was stuck. So they're very helpful. So now we're going to talk about the Imagine Language program. The Imagine Language is a literacy program to be used online. Students can access this program while in school. They can also access this program at home. So what we did at the first conferences is we sent home a letter to parents letting them know how they can access Imagine Language from home. Students are given a placement test at the start, the first time that they log on to Imagine Language. The placement test determines where to start each individual student's literacy plan that caters to their individual learning needs. The program can be used in the classroom as well as at home. Students should be provided with their login information that should have already been sent out through all of their district information. So you know how they can log into their student portal? What they can do is log in, and then there's a little icon for Imagine Language. They can go ahead and click on that icon, and then surf through the Imagine Language program. Technology is important to students because it is the driving source of learning that many have been exposed to in recent years. As educators, we must adapt to the planning and must adapt to the changing times. This is the one way we can begin to reach our students and help us with planning whole and small group instruction. Please take your laptops out now. We're going to log into the school district portal. Come on in, Mrs. S., and you can have a seat at the back table. Thank you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to log on to the portal now. Oops, my screen jumped. Okay, so here's how you log into Imagine Learning. You want to open up your school district email, like we always do, how we access our schedule to get in, how we access our student login information, how we access our rosters to take roll and attendance. And you're going to notice that little Imagine Language and Literacy icon at the top of your screen. So this is how you get into Imagine Language. So when students log in, they're using their login information. Their screen will look similar to our SIS screen while they are logging in. They will locate the same Imagine Language and Literacy blue icon that you see on our screen as well. And then they can go through their program every time that they log in, they have a 20-minute session that they are then timed out once it's finished. So what we are getting ready to do is, I just want to play a little 8-minute video for you of someone that's teaching us how we can log in. Hi, Mrs. Miller, you can come on in and have a seat. A little 20-minute video for you about Imagine Learning, Imagine Language. See, I told you that's something that I just have to get used to. I'm so used to saying Imagine Learning from last year that it's now Imagine Language. So we're just going to watch a little 8-minute video of Imagine Language, and we're going to just have an opportunity to see how we can navigate through the system. Let's hope that my screen is working.
This video is about Imagine Learning. It is a tool to assist EL learners in language development. It consists